Just so we're all clear, the reason these men make jokes about black women, specifically dark-skinned black women, being men is because they want to encourage violence against black women. Because, see, when you attribute masculine qualities to a black woman, then other men feel like it's okay for them to attack and be violent, whether online or physically, towards black women. And that's always been the case. That is why they've always made these jokes about Michelle Obama, because they can't stand how beautiful she is.
And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
So Trump finally got his UFC birthday fight on the White House lawn, and they were marketing this whole event as something patriotic and unifying and for Flag Day and all this other BS. And then this happens. A UFC fighter calls Michelle Obama a man after his win. Unsurprisingly, Trump has not acknowledged or denounced the attack in any way. And when the White House was asked about this comment from this UFC fighter, this is what White House spokesman Stephen Chung had to say. He didn't condemn it. He praised the fighter's performance. He said, quote, "He had a great win last night. He showed toughness and the ability to pressure his opponent both on his feet and on the ground." Now compare that to how Trump reacted when France's First Lady Brigitte Macron was targeted with similar conspiracy theories from folks like Candace Owens. Trump called those attacks out. And it makes you wonder, what's the difference in his eyes between Brigitte Macron and Michelle Obama? Despite being the target of these types of racist and hateful attacks, Michelle Obama continues to carry herself with so much grace, intelligence, and dignity. And honestly, it's pretty pathetic that after nearly a decade after leaving the White House, she still occupies this much real estate in these people's broken brains.
Not good at all. To have this Josh Hokit on the White House lawn calling Michelle Obama a man. It's funny. I get it. Completely inappropriate. The whole event, inappropriate. I like President Trump, but we just keep throwing away standards. We keep falling for the bait. Everything we do is based on we're sticking it to the liberals. And the biggest liberal icon is Barack and Michelle Obama. And I get it. You're sitting there, Joe Biden, these guys, they had the gays and transgenders and all that at the White House, and that's worse. You're right, but you don't stoop to their level. Your whole worldview can't be based on this bothers this group, so let's do it. If he wants to do that in Las Vegas, that's fine. But at the White House, no dice.
So you mean to tell me Josh Hokit gets up there after winning at the White House and tries to disrespect Michelle Obama by calling her a man? First and foremost, it's disgusting, but secondly, what is y'all's obsessions with the Obamas? Like, they be minding their business. They don't be, like, worried about y'all, thinking about y'all. But y'all want to bring them into y'all moments. And I'll say this. Y'all never fail at doing it either. Y'all never fail at bringing them up. I'll say this. I forever believe that the reason why they're so obsessed with the Obamas is because they cannot fathom that once upon a time, there was an African-American black first lady and president of the United States of America. They cannot believe that they held that position so highly. So now they want to try to tear them down every single chance that they get by saying ridiculous statements about them every single time. I don't get that, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what y'all say. They still had those positions and titles. And if Michelle Obama wanted to, she could become the first female president. I'm just saying.
Oh, wow. Look at that. He gets another participation trophy to add to his collection from a piece of shit who decides to insult a former First Lady, Michelle Obama, by calling her a man on what's supposed to be America's 250th birthday.
Honestly, man, Obama served this country, and you can have your differences of opinion with whoever the sitting president is, but like they are serving this country, and like
what is the whole theory with her being a man too? Like, if there was more evidence, I maybe would have liked it.
It's all set up. She's a reptilian. I was fucking geeking.
She's a black lizard with a is the conspiracy theory.
I'm with it, 100%. I believe it too.
So what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm trusting that you're all doing well today and you are welcome to the channel. So on today's episode, you're going to see a couple of creators reacting to this topic, rather, or maybe you have come across it. So there is this thing that was happening at the White House, and one of the guests, the boxer who was called, is Josh Hokit. And Josh Hokit has a reputation of trying to downgrade strong, intelligent, decent black women. That is what he's been doing. And what is surprisingly most, because we're not even focusing about Josh Hokit. He's not even the subject. Like, he doesn't even matter up to this point, because tell me, as the president of such a big, wonderful nation, somebody in your house would make a derogatory statement, would make like a joke about the former president of your state, and you would laugh. In fact, you go ahead and crown them while you're laughing. It doesn't really make sense. Another second thing that I observed from that meeting, I don't know what they were doing. You did not hear everybody in the crowd laughing. I don't know what they were laughing about. But anyway, we all know that this other regime, the regime that is in right now, has been very obsessive with the Obamas. And the world cannot just stay calm and realize that once upon a time, there was a black man who ruled such a powerful country. And besides him, there was this gorgeous lady who is not only decent, gorgeous, smart, educated, and can navigate things through. These are people who separated politics and leadership, and they knew how to do it. And actually, one of the best that the United States is going to have or has ever had again. So a lot of people cannot come to realization that Obama and his family and his supporters once led the United States to be great, as they say. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this particular topic. What is your comment? Do you think this was a joke? And if it was a joke, do you think that was the moment? Like, was it like a better moment for somebody to joke like that? Or, because definitely this person is telling us that when you see like a great black woman doing her own thing, getting it done together, you want to compare them with men. That is like some gender fight that you're trying to create between the black community. That is how some of the creators are seeing it right here. So let me know where you're watching from, and let me know your opinion towards this subject. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you're new here, my name is Yvonne, and you're welcome to being part of my online family. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much. The only way you can support me is by subscribing to this amazing channel so that you get notification when I post. Until next time.